So a few weeks ago I wanted to do a sort of thoughts and places video, and I recorded it all, and then I realised that I don't really have anything to say and I don't live in a very interesting place, even though quite a lot of interesting stuff happened. So this is going to be a sort of day in the life of me, but super interesting and not as boring as you'd think. Now what you're looking at right now is everyone queuing in the rain outside of my flat, which happens regularly because we live opposite the stadium. I am going shopping. So we walked out of one shop and there was a little bit of commotion and a large crowd of awkwardly standing people, and it turned out that it was Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper with a brass band. We then walked up the escalators, the rules of which Morgan doesn't think apply to her, and she walked. After Morgan had committed this unholy sin, we went to Paper Chase and looked at all the really weird rubbers that looked like realistic things, and I touched all of the feathery things and all of the soft things and all of the smooth things, and really enjoyed my time in Paper Chase before actually buying something. Then after buying all of the weird things, buying a strange bird pencil case and a cat card for my friend, we decided that the best thing to do next would be to go to the market. We then decided that this was probably the worst day to leave the house in the history of forever, because something was definitely going on. We then went to the vegetable and bought food and found the Paddington bear of my very dreams. After fangirling over the bear for a few minutes and then gaining visitation rights, we went to Costa and I tried a chai tea latte for the first time and thought about how much my life depends on me buying this bear. We then walked home and I thought about how great it was to live in a city and live near all of the things that I love, and how ugly my building block is, and how great it is to be able to walk just down the road and post the letter that was inevitably what got us out of the house this morning. Once me and Morgan were back at the flats, we played in the fort for a while, and then I decided it was time for me to do something creative. So I decided to make a really big banner for my friends who were returning home from France. I think it was adequate. During the time it took me to put up the banner, I decided that I didn't want anyone else to ever have the pleasure of entering our fort, since it was just me and Morgan's and no one else had been there all weekend. We decided we'd have to take it down and clean the kitchen up a bit because we'd been living in a fort. So, yeah. It's time to take the fort down! So it didn't take long to do that, and soon my friends were back from France and we were ready to greet them.
Oh, you're back!
There were not much chips, but there are some chips.
So we all hugged it out for a few minutes and nothing else really happened for the rest of the evening other than people showing us souvenirs. It was a pretty exciting day though. I really enjoyed it. I hope that you did too. And yes, that is how I look when I'm excited.